I have 5 camera accessories for video under $25, 5 under $50, and I got 5 more for you that are, oh, you can't see this? Well, these are awesome, and you're gonna have to stay to the end to check those out. It's all coming up.
You gotta just press record.
Hey guys, my name is Nolan with Think Media. Now, everything I'm gonna talk about in this video today, I use all the time, and they're definitely worth the money. But if you're watching this during the holiday season, chances are there's some sales happening, so make sure you click on the links in the description to see if these things are on sale. So let's get into the first section where I have 5 amazing products under $25. Let's start with number 1 in no particular order, this mic stand. Now, this is great for karaoke nights. This is actually, well, it is, but this is great for booming your shotgun mic up above you. Once you get that shotgun microphone a lot closer, it's gonna sound so much better no matter what microphone you have. So this is just going to improve any mic that you already are using. So your audio is gonna sound better in your videos. So here's what the audio sounds like with the shotgun mic placed on top of the camera. And here is what it sounds like with the microphone placed just out of frame. And it goes up pretty high. You can see here, this is the max distance. I'm about 6'1", and this just goes up pretty high. You can boom it above your person. I always use this when I am sitting down in videos because it works perfectly right over me, stays out of the shot. So this is mainly if you're sitting down and talking, which really 90% of my videos, I'm sitting down and I am talking to the camera. So this thing, I love it. I use it all the time. Now, what's really cool about this thing is any microphone can go on it. Now, most microphones, it's just standard that they have a 3/8 inch thread, and like this Takstar, like the Rode, all the Rode lineups have that. But if not, for example, if there is not one of those threads, and I'll show you how to attach that, you can actually take the hot shoe part and attach it directly to here. And now you are able to boom your microphone no matter what microphone you have. However, if you have that thread on the bottom of your microphone, you can take this off and check this out. Right here, you can just screw this on, and then this is way more secure. This is way better, and you can boom your shotgun mic from right here. Like, this is sick. For under $25, this is crazy that you can do this. Now, all this stuff is gonna be linked in the description below, so make sure that you check that out. Coming in at number 2, I use this thing all the time on every single video shoot I do. It's this. It's a portable battery under $25. Let me see exactly how many milliamps it has again. So this thing has 25,800 milliamps, 95.4 watt hour portable battery. Like, this is insane. This thing lasts me forever. So it's really cool is on my Sony cameras, I can plug this thing right into it and it will just run off of this. Like, this thing will just keep it charged forever. And then for like my Canon batteries, what I'll do is I have the USB port right here. So I'll charge my Canon batteries on this thing. So this thing is always charging microphone batteries. It's charging camera batteries. It's really charging whatever you need it to. Even your phone, oftentimes we're using that on video shoots or for YouTube videos. If you need to charge it up and keep it alive, you want one of these around. Number 3 is the Pixie Manfrotto tripod. I absolutely love this thing. This has been my go-to for vlogging. My wife uses this all the time for vlogging. It's just a really, really nice and sturdy tripod that you can use for vlogging, but you can also use this for YouTube videos. If you want to set it down on a desk, you have the 3 legs, and I absolutely love this thing. What I love about it is the ball head, so you can really get that even shot just by moving this around. So if it's a little bit off tilted, then you can still get a nice even shot. Now, I used to use, and I loved the Gorilla Pods, but those things just wear over time, and then the legs start to not be as sturdy, and your cameras start to fall over. And so I've been using this, and I love it way more because it's sturdy. Your camera is not gonna fall over when it's on this thing. And the Gorilla Pods are so much more expensive. So this is a must buy under $25. Now, before I get to these next 2, like this video and then comment down below. Let me know which one are you planning on getting, or maybe you're getting multiple, but let me know in the comments down below. All right, number 4 is actually behind me. Can you guess what it is? It's actually the gray card. It's on the wall. Let me grab it. All right, this thing right here is $7.50. It's super cheap, and I use it for every single video. I set my white balance. If you don't know how to set your white balance, then you can click on the card, check that out, and watch that video. But man, I use this every time. I like that it's got this little thing here because if you have focus peaking and you're using manual focus, you can hold this up, and it's really easy to get your manual focus with this. But yeah, it's got a white side. It's got this gray side. and it's perfect for setting white balance at $7.50. You can fold it up like this. It's got a case for it, and so you can take this in a case. You can put it in your pocket, throw it in a bag. I bring this to basically every YouTube video, every video shoots. It's always nice to have a gray card to set your white balance. Now, before I get to the fifth one, I actually am going to show you guys a bonus one, a sixth one, but don't tell anybody. But I just think that it's worth it, and so I'll make it quick, I promise. Okay, I'll make it quick, but I'm going to give you guys that after this one. Number 5 is this bad boy. This is a 5-in-1 reflector dish diffusion. I'll show you guys, it's super cool. But what I love about this thing is I could not find one this big under $25. This is 43 inches and you can get it for $23. So this is an absolute steal, and make sure that if you are gonna pick this up, use the link in the description, because as far as I know, it's the only one on Amazon that is this cheap. Now, when you open it up, you got this big dish, and be careful opening it up. You kind of want some room. Do it away from your camera. So on one side, we got this reflecting side, which is great for being outside. Reflecting light, you can see right here, just bounces light. So this thing is really helpful, especially outside or getting a really nice reflection. And then this is just a black side, which is perfect for adding a negative fill or even throwing it up against a window to block light from coming in. This thing is really helpful. And you can open this up to get to your diffusion. So right here we have diffusion, and this thing is massive, and that's why I like it. It's nice to have a big diffusion, because outside you can use this. You can diffuse the sunlight from coming onto someone. There's just so many ways you can use this. I would use this, if I were you, with the LED panels. So if you have the LED panels, definitely pick one of these up, because you can shoot your light right through here and get really, really soft, nice light at a very affordable price. So this thing is awesome. And if you flip this side out, you are going to get a gold side. I don't really use it, but I've seen some people use it in music videos and stuff, kind of as a stylistic choice. Then you also got a white side. So if you just want to bounce light, then you can do that, which I definitely do a lot of the time. You can use it, as your fill. Basically, if you just want to throw this up and bounce light back into the person, this could be your fill light, and you don't even need to pick up another light. So I love this thing. If you're getting into lighting, if you want to improve your lighting, this is for you. I know I said it was gonna be the 5 best, but when I looked up the price on this thing, I was like, I gotta add this to the video, because this thing, the Takstar, is $125. It is just totally worth it. I've used this microphone many times. It actually sounds really good, and with a little bit of tweaking the EQ in Final Cut or Premiere, whatever you use, this thing can really, really sound incredible. This is an audio test of the internal mic on the Sony a6600, so we can compare it to the other shotgun microphones. This is an audio test with the $25 Takstar shotgun microphone going straight into the Sony a6600. And my favorite feature about this thing, besides being under 25 bucks, is the plus 10 dB. And this means that it is going to boost the audio inside of the microphone rather than in the camera. Now, the Canon cameras are kind of like known for having sucky preamps. So when you boost them up on there, it sounds hissy, it sounds bad. But with this, you turn that on and then you don't have to boost the levels as much, and you get way better cleaning sounding audio with this microphone. You can use it as a vlog mic on top of your camera, or you can use it on the boom pole and get that really nice shotgun microphone right above you like I'm using now. But for under 25 bucks, this is a must grab. Next up, we have 5 pieces of camera gear for under $50. And then we are gonna get into these last 5 gadgets that you're gonna wanna have around in your office, your home studio, wherever you are shooting videos, you're gonna want these. But first, here is 5 under $50. Number 1, we have the Deity VLAV microphone. This is a fantastic microphone that you can clip onto your shirt, or can go under your shirt if you want to hide it, and it sounds amazing. And Omar on the Think team actually dropped a review about this mic, and it is the best mic you can get under $50. That's why it's on this list. It is just automatically gonna up your audio game, and audio is so important when it comes to video. So for under 50 bucks, the fact that you can upgrade to this microphone is amazing. And actually, Alina, who is also on the Think team, she has her own YouTube channel all about fitness. And so if you are into that, you can go subscribe to her. But on her channel, she was recording straight onto her phone, and then she got this mic because it can plug into a phone or it can plug into a camera. And And so you can hear the difference. I'm going to show you here in a second from her phone to the VLAV microphone. It's crazy. So check this out.
Hi, hello, and welcome back. Today we're going to do a 10-minute full body workout with weights. But if you don't have weights, don't worry about it. You can grab literally anything. Hi, hello, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to do an entire leg workout with the best exercises if you have bad knees or sensitive knees.
So you can really see how much better this microphone can increase your audio. It's definitely a must-have if you do not have a microphone yet. Up next, we have a cleaning kit. This is $30 and I have been using this the past couple of years. I use this all the time to clean lenses, to clean filters, and it even has a sensor cleaning kit. So if you shoot on a mirrorless camera, if you've ever noticed that your sensor gets dirty, a little piece of dust or something gets on it, when you're outside shooting in bright sunlight and you have the aperture at like f14 or something, you're going to see black dots on the screen. That's because your sensor is dirty. So you get one of these for $30, clean up your sensor, clean up your lenses, and I use this all the time. I always keep it in my camera bag when I have shoots because it's just so nice to be able to clean it off. It comes with this, which is great for just getting that dust off the lens. And then once you get all the dust off the lens, you can then spray it down and wipe it with their cloth. It also comes with this, which is good for dusting off the lens as well. All these things are just great for, getting things off of your lens without actually touching it. And then inside here, this is what you use to actually clean the sensor. You very lightly, brush it on there. So I've done this many times. I've cleaned my sensor for under $30. You can do that all by yourself. You got to pick this up. Up at number 3, we have a variable ND filter. This is by K&F, and this allows you to shoot outside in bright sunlight with a blurry background. So it's basically sunglasses for your lens. You can darken it, you can brighten it, and this is going to control how much light is coming into your camera. So if you want to shoot at 1.8 or 2.0 or whatever you have on your lens, you can with one of these. And that's why I love an ND filter, and I use an ND filter anytime I'm shooting video outside. So I put it on this list because I use it every time I'm outside. So if you definitely don't have an ND filter and you're shooting outside, a very easy way to kind of increase your video quality is by getting one of these. And all this stuff is going to be linked in the description below if you want to check it out. Now, if you're not sure exactly what size to get, you can look on your lens. You can either Google it by going to bnh.com and checking out the specs and finding the thread size, or you can actually just look at your lens. So for example, on this Canon lens, if you look at these numbers and letters around this ring, you can see that there is a 77 millimeter with that little diameter logo right there. This means you want to get that 77 millimeter ND filter. But if you have another lens that is bigger, I always recommend getting an ND filter for your largest, biggest lens, and then you can get step up rings, and that is going to allow you to take that smaller lens and give it a bigger thread size, and then you can throw on that ND filter onto all your lenses. So get one for the biggest, and then step up rings. Those will be in the description below as well, and they're very cheap, and so it's going to save you money rather than getting a bunch of ND filters. Just get one for your biggest lens. At number 4, we have a 39-inch camera slider. Now, when I saw this on Amazon for under $50, I had to instantly purchase it because this price range for that long of a slider is insane. 39 inches for under $50 is really unheard of. You just don't see sliders at that price. This is great for any sort of videography you're doing. If you're doing B-roll, if you need to get a shot of a product, if you're reviewing some sort of product, this will give you some really cool camera movement to your shots. And so having a slider under $50 is just amazing. Up at number 5, we have this LED Mount Dog softbox. This is literally the best $50 light that you can buy. It's bicolor. It is completely dimmable, so you can get the perfect brightness you need, and any color temperature that you need, you can get it on this light. And for being one bulb, it is bright. I love this thing. It is a fantastic light. I've used it for these videos, and I just did a review on it, so check that one out too, because it is literally the best light for $50 that you can get. All right, you've made it through the first 10 gadgets. Now it's time for a speed round. Now some of these are going to be under $50, and some of these are going to be under $25, so let's get get right into it. My first product for you guys is this phone mount. And you might be asking, why do you need a phone mount? What is it used for? Well, a phone mount is used to mount your phone to something like a tripod, a gimbal, and this just kind of adds some extra mounting plates to your phone. And a really cool feature about this is this wheel right here is going to lock this in. That makes sure that your phone does not go falling off because this locks in this shock mount. So as you loosen this back up, you can take it off and stretch this. But if I stretch this all the way and then tighten it, this is going to keep it in that locked position. So this is going to fit some really big phones. I have the 13 Pro Max and it fits just perfectly. On this mount, you are going to get a cold shoe adapter. So if you do want to throw on a shotgun microphone onto this or a light, anything that has that cold shoe mount, you're able to do that right on top of your phone. Now, one of my favorite features about this is you can move this into vertical mode if you want to keep this on your tripod, shoot some vertical video, and then maybe you want to shoot some horizontal video. You don't have to move this around and remount it. It just makes it really easy. And then you have this locking mechanism where you can just lock it in place, and that way it's not going to move around on you. Now, this feature actually helped me out a lot when I had this on the gimbal. It wasn't perfectly level with the horizon, and I was able to just kind of move it around so that it could sit more level with the actual horizon of my shot. So that's the nice thing with this is you can kind of move it around, get your shot nice and level without having to move a tripod or a gimbal. You can just get this all set up, lock it into place, and then you're good to go. Now, this does come in at $21, which is a little more expensive than those plastic ones, but this is all metal and the build quality is really, really nice. And I definitely trust having my new iPhone on this thing. Whereas sometimes with those plastic ones, I get kind of scared putting my phone on it, but with this is something I can really rely on. You also have threads all over this adapter, so if you do want to mount some extra stuff onto here, it makes it really easy to do so with these threads. Next up, I have some RGB light bars by Govee, and I'm actually using them in this shot right now. Just behind my monitor, if you see that kind of blue glow, that is from these light bars. Now, these do come in at $56, but they might be on sale, so make sure you check those links. But at 56 bucks, I just had to recommend this because they are so cool. Recently, I shot a vertical video and I used these RGB lights to create a really cool effect on this Red Bull can. You can see it just totally levels it up when you add in those colored lights. But more practically, I like to use them behind my monitor to kind of spice up the background in my shot, as well as when I'm editing at nighttime. It's actually nice to have a little bit of an orange light or a white light behind my monitor. Makes it easier on my eyes. And the coolest thing is they have an app that works really well. I seriously love this app. I wish all companies would create an app that works as well as Govee's does, but if I just select those lights, I can change the colors in the background to whatever I want. I can increase or decrease the brightness, but if I want it to be blue or purple, maybe I want it to be yellow. It's really easy to do that straight from my phone. You can use these lights in so many different ways. Let me actually move them out so that you can see what they look like. Now, one of my favorite features is the music mode. So if I select music, it's actually gonna move around to the music in the room. Oh yeah! That was too much. Is it hot in here or just me? Ugh. On to product number 3. Okay, next up I have a product for you guys that is more for the YouTubers, specifically beginner YouTubers. And I know it's not a camera accessory, but I promise you it's gonna help you so much. This is the YouTube Secrets book by Sean Cannell and Benji Travis. And this book really just breaks down how YouTube works and how to actually be successful on YouTube. If you're a beginner and you wanna get started going into 2022 and make a YouTube channel, pick up this book. It's seriously so good, and it's gonna answer a lot of the questions that you might have about YouTube. Next up, I have another product coming in at $30, and this is the Lazy Susan. So you got a little on-off switch right here. You have a power cord in the back. Now, this was another one of those products that I used on that vertical video, and this really leveled up the shot by actually rotating that can. You can use this for any sort of B-roll shots. If you're reviewing something, this is a great thing to have. It makes it really easy to get cool shots, especially if you're in a small room or a tight space. This can be really handy to level up your B-roll shots. And for $12, I have some gaffer's tape, and I use this all the time. It just comes in handy whether you're trying to tape some diffusion, whether you're trying to clean up some audio cables and you're trying to keep everything contained and clean. It's always nice to have some gaffer's tape for 12 bucks. Definitely worth having around, and it makes a good mustache. So if you want a mustache like me, you can get some gaffer's tape and it works just as well. Now, you might be interested in buying a camera, and right now really is the perfect time to buy a camera with all the deals going on. So click on the screen to figure out what is the best camera for YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next video.